Hey guys, Snoop Dogg just lit up the internet, but for all the wrong reasons. After admitting he was caught off guard by a same-sex couple in Pixar's Lightyear, the backlash has been instant. Fans, media, even execs at The Voice have all weighed in. Was Snoop simply being honest as a grandfather, or was this tone-deaf ignorance? Let's break down the controversy, the apology, and what it says about our culture today. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nobody Asked My Opinion podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan, where as usual, nobody asked my opinion, but I damn sure am going to give it anyway. Before we get started, guys, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. It helps more people find these conversations and it keeps the channel growing. All right, guys, let's get into it. So it started with the comments. Snoop was on the It's Giving podcast talking about taking his grandson to the movies to see Lightyear. His grandson asked, "How does she have a baby with a woman? She's a woman." Snoop admitted it threw him off. He said, "I didn't come in here for this. It caught me off guard, and now I'm scared to go to the movies." Well, that moment has sparked a firestorm. In today's world, a comment like that doesn't just stay on a podcast. It instantly becomes a cultural debate. And I'm curious, if you were in that spot, sitting in the theater with your kid, and they asked the same thing, how would you answer? Let me know down below. Well, of course, the backlash and social media have come down fast. Some people called his reaction homophobic. Others said he was just being honest about being unprepared. Memes flew, hashtags trended, and suddenly it became bigger than that podcast. It became part of the culture wars. It even has reached NBC with reports that the Voice execs were holding crisis talks about whether his comments would fit into the show's inclusive image. That's how quickly something like this can turn into real career pressure. Well, Snoop has responded, guys. He posted on Instagram, "My bad, teach me how to learn, I'm not perfect." He shared that his gay friends reached out with support and that he wasn't coming from a place of hate, just unprepared. For some, that felt like humility and honesty. For others, it felt like damage control, saying that what he had to say was because the backlash was already so heavy. But what about you? Did that apology feel genuine to you, or more like a PR cleanup? I'd love to hear your take in the comments. Well, of course, everybody has an opinion, but not everybody wants to cancel Snoop. Fans are defending him, saying he was just being real about a tough parenting moment. But the LGBTQ advocates have countered that this is exactly why representation matters. So kids see families like theirs on screens and adults get pushed to have a real conversation. Critics also noted the irony that years ago, Snoop made a cameo on the show The L Word, which was built around queer women. Yet he balked at the Pixar storyline. Parents are split down the middle. Some said, "I don't want that in my kids' movies," while others have argued it's important for kids to see families of all kinds. I really think you have to look at both sides. Here's the bigger picture. On one side, Snoop's words reflect a generational gap. It's Snoop Dogg. Many people who didn't grow up seeing LGBTQ families in media still find it surprising when it shows up in kids' films. Supporters say he just voiced what a lot of others are thinking quietly but are too afraid to say in today's climate. On the other side, representation is about normalization for kids that have two moms and two dads. So that moment in Lightyear is affirming, not shocking, and dismissing it as too much undermines the progress. So where do you land? Do you think Pixar made the right call, including that storyline? Or do you see where Snoop is coming from? At the end of the day, this is bigger than Snoop Dogg. It's about how fast we react when the culture shifts faster than what we're ready for. Do we push back or do we take it as a chance to learn? Well, nobody asked my opinion, but here's mine. Being caught off guard is normal, but staying there, that's a choice. Growth happens when you lean into those uncomfortable moments and let them change you. So, what do you think? Was his apology genuine or just damage control? Should public figures get some grace when they stumble, or do they need to get it right from the start? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be reading the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a like, share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes. As usual, nobody asked my opinion, but I damn sure I'm going to give it anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.